far as you can. Keep going. It goes out further than that. Okay, now, put your tongue back in your mouth. Swallow. Very important. Swallow, because otherwise, it just comes out. So they swallow. And again, so get your paws. Take a big breath in. And when you breathe out, you're going to stick your tongue out as far as you can like a lion. We always do it 3 times. We're going to do it 2 more times. For our purposes, we're going to look up towards the ceiling because that's the true version of the pose. When I tell that to a kid, they look up, and then the second they breathe in, they look back at me. It doesn't matter, but it's just something else to focus on. And as adults, I feel like we need that with this. Ready? So we'll take a big breath in. Last one, as loud as you can. Nice job. All right, so I say my mommy's a baker. So sometimes my daddy's a pretzel. And then it comes full circle. Like, oh, and then like it connects no dots, but they remember the book is called My Daddy's a Pretzel. So this is probably the most challenging. So we're going to take our feet all the way out. And we're going to stretch our toes up to the sky. And we're going to take one leg, cross it over. And then we're going to take the other leg and we're going to bend it. And we're going to hug our knee really, really, really tight. I don't ever have them do anything like this because they don't have the coordination for it. So I tell them, hug your knee really, really, really tight. Take a big breath in. And then look all the way behind you. Take a big breath out. If I have someone who really struggles with this, I let them bring their foot out. Sometimes kids will start to bring their foot here, and then it just gets, it gets confusing. So then they end up like this, and they're not, the focus isn't on the twist. And I don't care which way they twist. So in this pose, we would twist to, if you have your right leg, we would twist to the right. I don't care if they twist to the left. I just want them to twist. They're going to get the same benefit because it's a quick twist. It's not like we're not looking for what we would in an adult class, like sit up nice and tall and twist and look behind you and vert with the inhale and imagine a rag being wrung out. They don't need all that nonsense. They just need to feel it in their body. So they sit up nice and tall, they give their knee a big hug, they look behind them, and then they come back, and then they switch. I tell them to take the legs out, pat them, go all the way down, come all the way back up. And then we'll do the other side. So cross that leg over, and then bend that knee. Sit up nice and tall, give yourself a big, big hug. Take a big breath and look up. And then twist and look way behind you when you breathe out. And then come all the way back and stretch your feet up. Point your toes up to the sky. And if I worked at a deli, what would I be?
Turkey.
I like that one. I got lots of different answers for this one.
Bread.
What would I put in between bread?
Mayonnaise.
And what would... Sound like my grandma. You want to throw some onions on there? Liverwurst?
Close enough.
And then what would that be? A sandwich. So then I tell them, let's make a sandwich with our bodies. Reach your arms up, stretch and wiggle your fingers. Take a big breath in, reach, reach, reach. Big breath out, reach for your toes. Guess what, guys? If you can't touch your toes, bend your knees. And then rest your head all the way down. And then I guide them through like 2 breaths. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, and a big breath out. And then we come all the way back up. And we'll crisscross our legs. And we'll make a little circle with our body. It feels so good for me. A lot of times like the kids will say what feels good. Like they'll say, oh, Mrs., I want to do this. And then reverse your circles, go in the opposite direction. And then usually right about now, it's time for rest. So I'd have them rest. They would lay with, sometimes I give them eye pillows. I always play the Kira Willie song. They don't always get these big things, too big for that. Sometimes I'll bring a little meditation cushion out for the back of their head. And maybe I'll bring a blanket out and let the blanket. But like I was saying yesterday, it's that pressure that just feels good, especially for an anxious kid. And especially for someone who's anxious and they can't rest. It's hard for them to rest. Putting that blanket down on them helps ground them. And if they're still having a hard time, I might come over and like wiggle their shoulders a little bit and like press on their palms, like go all the way down their forearms, and that will like help them relax. I'm trying to think of what picking we did yesterday. So I'm trying to think of like a mock one. Does anybody have questions about this one?
That would be like 30, 40 minutes, you said?
Yeah, because you figure it's gonna take, by the time they come in, they roll their